Well, I didn't prompt it with a system prompt, so this one I adjusted to our use case, to a specific one, giving a little bit of context. And I applied to all of these models to make sure the response is as varied as possible. You see that there's a chat memory included, so I don't want to like spam it with like too much of this. But let's give it one try and see if it actually gets it. They grand tapestry in the world. I told it to like not use. I'll send you a bunch of instructions if you want. Just hit me up. I'm always happy to talk prompts as well. It's super interesting. Somehow it is probably like the most useful skill to have in the future. Same as coding was quite useful, or maybe still is. There will be soon possibilities for like everyone to do cool shit without knowing too much actually about how it works. I admit it could be very dangerous as well, but chances outweigh any potential risk here. We will be good. You see that the whole way it's written completely changed. This is something I need to instruct it on as well, to not remember, like talk from itself in like some form. Cinematica, it's a free model and it provides some of the best structured responses. Remember, you can like export all this stuff in JSON format all the time. So it is optimal for any database to feed. This one is actually like quite nice as well, although it ignored any formatting I asked it to do. Yeah, we have a classical case of hallucination hier. Ich habe das Ding jetzt einen Riesenprompt gefüttert und stelle euch bei der Gelegenheit gerade mal hier meinen Freund vor. Es ist ein bisschen privacy-freundlicher als das hier, wo man dann die ganzen API-Keys und so von einem sieht. Also immer schön vorsichtig, was man macht. Ich filme es jetzt auch aus gutem Grund ab und einfach meinen Screen Recorder hier an. Jo, also hier habe ich Template reingemacht und das kopiert dann quasi einfach nach Möglichkeit die Struktur von dem vorgegebenen Artikel. Jo. Und wir haben eigentlich schon einen Gewinner. Ich glaube hier, upsie, hier ist wirklich was geworden. Sorry for speaking German, I forgot. I'm supposed to do it in English. But this looks awesome already. The format is great. Others, not so much. They apologized for something they didn't do, or just told me basically they're retarded and incapable. This one, I don't know. It seems the system prompt already ate his memory, so there wasn't too much brain capacity left, so to say. This one would be nice if he wouldn't hallucinate things. Flex again is not a liver support supplement, but obviously a joint supplement, as everyone knows who have healthy joints, and one of the best supplements in the world. This one I like as well for whatever reason. Sometimes the 3.5 sticks better to whatever you tell it. There's a new GPT-4 model out. It's quite cool as well. I'll show you in a second, because this one looks good as well. At least it got the instructions right to repeat the same format and structure and everything for every supplement reviewed in the best list. Yeah, but so far Wizard beats it all. So let's have a look at whatever's inside here. Yeah, we can take this from the clipboard. You see, I have like my review structure here with variables and all kind of stuff. Let's check if it eats it properly. Ich bin übrigens nicht am Verrecken, I'm not dying. just like breathing a little heavier sometimes. This one's supposed to be online perplexity. Somehow it more felt like it's completely gone. But you see all these Mistral models, they're for free, so you don't need to pay a cent to use this stuff. And you can never be sure how long something's online. Find another one I really like. Yeah, so let's feed all of these new models as well. I don't know why I have it like double here, but let me show you how to actually make sense out of this. I just increased this one's chat memory a little bit and the temperature, and then we let it go. Yes, so first they have this one. Here's the original prompt I used to make it talk less mechanic and AI sounding. It does pretty well, but you always need to increase the negative word list a little bit, it seems, to have like any decent effect. Now I applied a huge token window to these guys, to all of them, max token 6000. So let's check if it actually does what I wanted to do. And yes, they all have this huge prompt now. We will go through it together. Alright, so I increased their max token size. And yeah, it's always a little thrilling because this can easily cost you a lot of money, but I had to basically give it an example article here and the format that I came up with before. Everything coming from Mistral is, yeah, I'm not quite sure if it's like usable at all. Somehow these models kind of suck. I thought about giving this baby a chance. I guess it's changing it within the same chat even. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, it's short but sweet. They pretty much sell it like that as well. It's not bad actually for like the single structure. And it's getting thrilling. Let's see. Maybe I need to give it some instructions on how to format headlines. Never to say liver cure, it's liver cure. That's the whole catch. And yeah, somehow this doesn't look as if it got my problem right. It did. Maybe that's the way. Oh, it doesn't look as if giving it too much fantasy by increasing the temperature quite a lot did it any well. I basically completely destroyed its capability of thinking. Like head exploded. You see, it's like complete garbage, all of it. Yeah, only one stable is Wizard again. But he chose to ignore my instructions, I guess. I'm gonna put this one on the forbidden words list as well. It never ends, this shit. Yeah, so the problem is I now poisoned its context window, which I use for more relevance and blah, obviously. The thing is, I can like export the chat as JSON, it's fine. But I need to clean it manually. I can't just go back and have the response like deleted. So the only way to deal with this is to clear chat. Don't clear the model's brain, okay? Otherwise, all configuration and system instructions are gone, and you have to like deploy the models again. So this time, max tokens, we don't like play around with it too much, or we all put it on standard again. Let's see, reset to default should work without deleting the models. And yeah, here we go. Now from the first time on, we increase chat memory quite a lot, so they can remember each other's responses as well. Yeah, temperature, maybe even put it a little down. And yeah, this is like one thing I just want to try. And we don't have all the good models deployed. There's still a bunch missing, but obviously I try to first work with what's like cheapest and then deploy other stuff. Gemma is for free, Gemini basically as well, and they're not really worth shit if you don't use the API. I think they're terrible actually. Sometimes I like to deploy models that are actually meant for coding, for example, or completely other context windows, just to see. It is a lot of playing around as well, but I think you need to have this, German we say Spieldrang, to stay alive. And it's actually like really interesting. It's a fun thing to do as well, and it becomes super interesting if you start to give it proper prompts. Garbage in, garbage out. I don't want to like talk too much about the models themselves, because we can do this in like another round, but let's apply the same stuff to all of them and give them our mega prompt, right? You remember, somewhere you gotta save it. The thing is, if you don't name your things, that's what you end up with. But so first we check, before we like waste any credits here, on too much output, if they actually accept the instructions. Let's see. So I just tell them to always stick to structure and yeah, basically do a checkup on their ability and willingness to do them, like make them do what I want. Yeah, that's how I could like put it. And you can see, hereby accept my instructions to strictly adhere to the supplement review structure. Nice, nice. Hey, I feel like a real boss here. Stick to supplement review. Nice, nice, nice. Palm, I like Palm's response actually. It's nice. And yeah, by that you don't waste all the output tokens, right? You get a like pretty one-liner normally response. So just changing a prompt, if you do this professionally and run hundreds of models at the same time, you do like prompt engineering, optimization, you have like Excel sheets with a million entries and you run them through a machine learning model. That's where the fun starts. And they all love playing the game. They all want to stick to my instructions, but some of them just write the labor cure review, which is normally a okay thing, but as I said, we want to save tokens. So yeah, I prefer to short the ones here. One important thing is that you delete everything that you don't like, because otherwise, yeah, it's just poisoning your own data. You can like pre-structure it. Of course, you run it through like a learning thingy and train it, but yeah, just a small advice. So I want to write a review article for labor cure actually. Gave it like this mushroom example, but that's the format I need to stick to, right? So this is labor cure. It's my supplement. I run it. And it's important that it always sticks to the proper information, so it doesn't fantasize around, no matter, at best, the temperature or in general, the likelihood to fantasize and hallucinate. I call it fantasize. Hallucinate sounds like. This obviously doesn't necessarily need to be in the chat window here, but I'm gonna include it, even though obviously I put it into the system prompt as well. So yeah, I just fed it the labor cure formula, and I told it that it gets like more. And in the chat window, I just tell it to yeah, do this article structure for labor cure. Also let's see, schauen wir mal, was hier passiert. Wupp. Könnte schon ganz geil werden. It could be nice. Sorry, my German is coming through all the time. I miss speaking it. What we got here? Yeah, look at this. I mean, it definitely looks like, even though it's like cheap, easy models, it definitely looks like We almost got some winning formats here. Still the formatting, most just don't do it properly, but we can work on these instructions as well. I like the trademark sign. Yeah, okay, but didn't stick to the format at all. And here, yeah, this is not really what I asked it to do. So you can see sometimes it kind of ignores the instructions completely and rather listens to whatever you prompted with first. So it's like another way to iterate on your own prompts in case they don't deliver the result you like. And as I said, they have a chat memory, so we don't want it to be like poisoned with anything, which is why pretty much now I should already contact my partner and ask him to go through the list with me. You can easily do that, actually, work together on prompts, because it's like files, right? So you shouldn't just like delete your chat history or anything, but export it and work with it. Figure out what your most used prompts are, automate that shit completely, as much as possible, but not to the point where you don't have any idea anymore how to like strip it down and put some human factor there. And yeah, basically like use more models. This we don't need in a chat memory for sure. This, yeah, I mean, it ignored basically everything. I need to tell them that it's important to treat the whole thing like a best list article as well. I mean, that's the whole idea of it, right? Copying that. So I'm not sure if I want to like put all this stuff in the chat memory for now, right? Or if I want to like save prompts, this we can delete as well. Easy squeezy. Brauchen wir nicht. Someone with a healthy liver. Yeah, sometimes it's just complete bullshit as well. Example prompt, okay. Conclusion factors. Yeah, I don't know what a GPT-4 review is. He just repeat the structure again. So it's interesting to see what different models actually interpret, right? How they understand what you prompt them and which category is best for which model. And once you see that connection, you see how Web3 is going to work pretty easily. So now, by the way, pretty nice, even though it ignores my blessing not to like repeat these stupid GPT words. Yeah, but it needs cleaning for sure.